Welcome back. Now I know I haven't posted in a while. That's cause I was waiting for this show right here to drop. Now I didn't read the series, so if this show is whack, I'ma tell y'all it's whack. But we ain't gonna waste any more time, so boom. This starts off with a flashback to 3 years ago with these hunters running away from these monsters. Now this frame right here told me everything I needed to know. Everybody here is doomed.
For the love of God! Please!
They all got that background character starter kit, not a single ounce of swag in sight, and not even one of y'all got dyed hair. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna end well. So they came running out the forest 30 deep, and I really thought homeboy was finna do something. That boy really just got shoulder checked by an ant. But hold on, we still got some hope. The mages gotta get their licks in too. Damn, those spells didn't even delay them. Not even a stumble. Raining face first, they knew that shit was weak. And I know they put every ounce of power into that attack, because after witnessing that doing absolutely zero damage, they sat there baffled, dumbfounded, flabbergasted. Ain't nothing else they can do besides accept that they got the power level of dirt. But it wasn't only them. Everybody else on the field proceeded to get washed. And I don't know about y'all, but if I was this dude right here, I'd be heated. Cause not only did I just get bodied by an overgrown insect, but now this nigga is trying to get intimate. Grabbing the arm is insane. But by the grace of plot, this man ended up getting saved and then instantly healed. But the ants didn't like the way he socked their homie like that and spun the block with efficiency. But they ain't know we had gang on standby. Caught 5 bodies already on a bloodthirsty. Then another pulled up and you can tell he only upgraded his strength stats because he came through with the open palm, pushing them out the way. Then one tried to sneak his ass, but hell nah, ate that left hook. Don't worry, cause he got a roundhouse for your homie too. Then the other dude came back around talking about some Jordan and Pippen who, we the dream team. And you know he had a smile for the camera to finish the clip, but the big homies couldn't let that level of disrespect go unchecked. We might gotta turn this clip into a montage. Homie pulled out the dual wields and not gonna lie, get his ass in the league cause that vert was insane. Then big homie came through the smoke, but bro said he ain't never gonna get caught slipping. And I just said his vert was insane cause look how this nigga came down from the stratosphere with that lightning punch, and he wasn't gonna let that opportunity slip. Ripped the claws right off his face. Then he got pushed back, but he said what that shit mean to me. Threw the ant's own limb back like it was a bullet. Then they got ran up on by the whole family tree, but they took that shit as a challenge. Bro and Kyle Ken and all. They both rushed in, but that's when it cuts to this dude right here leading an army of background characters. But what I never understand is, why don't these OP ass characters never just go in the field by themselves? Like he just took out a whole platoon with a single fireball. We already seen the outcome when background characters try to get involved. He pretty much just gave all those people a death sentence. But that's when it cuts to about 10 years ago, and they pretty much said a bunch of random portals spawned and be opening into a different dimension. And these creatures that put up, which are immune to bullets by the way, put up to raise nothing but havoc. But someone please tell me, why is this nigga smiling? Did he forget that he's a goblin? Bro is the starter monster in every anime. His character description says tutorial goon. And then we finally get introduced to the main character JinWoo, and our boy's at the bottom of the bottom, an E rank. And not gonna lie, if I was in the same situation as Jin, I might just crash out, cause the entire company is making fun of him for how weak he is, and they're only nice to him cause anytime he pulls up, they know the job finna be easy. Mind you, the only reason why he's doing this is to help with his medical bills for his moms and send his sister to college. But anyways, in classic anime fashion, don't matter if you're the weakest in the world, a shut-in, never spoken to a woman in your life sitting in the back corner of the classroom, somehow, some way, they always pull the baddest girl in the room. See now, Jin did his thing off screen, so I'm not familiar with his game, but I'm glad he's not one of those characters who get petrified talking to women. So now this is when they met everybody on the team who was getting ready to enter the portal, but our boy Jin had to pull out his knife real quick, walked in that portal ready to step on shit. Then the screen cuts to him huffing and puffing, but you see that body in the back? Yeah, he caught that, and you know he didn't forget about his loot, but my boy must have forgotten he's in enemy territory. Got caught lacking and was instantly put on his ass. The tutorial goon really had our boy fighting for his life, but he said, hell nah, you ain't gonna treat me like no hoe. He got up, and you know in both hands going that knife, shit gets serious. That's the face of a man who knows he's finished. There's nothing he can do. Your fate is sealed. Your life is forfeit. The goblin wasted no time and hit him with that critical too. Good thing this dude came through and saved him, but he put out the sword and he immediately was in a pool of blood. Luckily for Jin, Shorty's a B rank healer. Patched him up real quick. So after they took out the last monster and collected the loot, they realized the only thing they can afford is a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. These low rate missions don't pay the bills. But they ended up finding another part to the dungeon. See, now the group leader was like, hey, hold on, we not about to just walk up in it like that. We gotta contact the Hunter Association first. And I was like, thank you, we got a smart leader in this group. But they started gaslighting this man crazy. They was bringing up how they got a kid on the way and it's going to need some more loot and shit like that. So the leader was like, I bet, let's take a vote. It ended up being 6 against 6 with Jin being the deciding vote. Knowing damn well he can't even handle the lowest tier dungeon, this man said yes. See, I understand his reasonings behind it. He needs the cash. But I feel like a solid 9 to 5 will get you more better than this, bro. The amount of missions you've been on, you was only able to afford a knife? Yeah, go ahead and put retired hunter on that resume, bro. Trust me, you'll get the job. But then it randomly cuts to this girl getting her purse robbed, and peep how shorty was standing in the street waiting for them to pull up. Look at that flash step into the shoulder touch. Grabbed the bag and the hat fell off, but that was according to plan. Cause she knew the camera was on, that's why she looking at that bag so hard. So now we're back to the main group and they came across this big door. Not a single moment of hesitation. They walked into that shit willy-nilly thinking it was sweet. The moment they walked in, shorty started panicking, talking about how that big statue was staring at them. Once she said that, I knew they were doomed. And to make it even worse, the door shut behind them. Not gonna lie, homeboy right here is the only one using his head. Everybody else staring at the door, twiddling their thumbs while he trying to get up on out of here. But unluckily for him, he drew the wrong cards. That statue got up and my boy didn't even get the time to react. He didn't know a 40-foot paint piece was chucking a 300-pound axe at his neck. And at this point, everybody knows they're cooked. Walking into that room is the equivalent of walking into the Gaskin duo. You're getting jumped. Simple as that. Then Jin turned around looking at that statue dead in his eyes. The camera getting closer and closer until that statue had to check his ass real quick. Funny part is, getting checked like that really just put him in a flashback of all his downfalls in life. They really had my boy walking around with one sleeve and it looks like someone just took a mean bite out of his shoes. But I guess going through all them downfalls unlocked the awareness quirk, cause he screamed at the top of his lungs telling everybody to duck. The statue shot them eye beams and shorty got eviscerated. I'm surprised even half of them was able to react to that shit. And Jin can't do anything right now. He knows he's done. He knows he got no hands. That man looked at that statue and accepted his fate. And then that's the end of the episode. Not gonna lie, I'm kinda rocking with the show right now. I like the stories when the MC comes up for nothing. Also, a lot of y'all been saying this is animated year when the year just started. And to be honest, I gotta let it cook a little more. If they keep up this crisp animation, it might be a contender, but there's a lot of bangers dropping this year. Cause if One Punch Man drops this year, and we all know Mappa is animating that, unless Mappa messes up badly, that's strong competition right there. But I think I gotta let it cook a little before I say too much.